Final Fantasy XIV, Patch 6.2 introduced island sanctuaries. These are personal islands for players to farm, grow, and manufacture items in an artificial economy, similar to that of a simulation-style game. Imagine if Animal Crossing met Stardew Valley, but it was a mobile game with no microtransactions. Given how different this area is to many other aspects of Final Fantasy, in particular the IRL time gating, it won't be everyone's cup of tea. That being said, the unique item rewards are very much worth the time sink in my opinion. Additionally, Square Enix have indicated there will be ongoing support for the Island Sanctuary, so it may be that we can expect additional features, rewards and/or achievements at a later date. This video is a comprehensive summary of ranks 1 to 10 of Island Sanctuary. I have broken the video into several sections, which are timestamped below. Let's start with the fun stuff first, unique item rewards. Players can exchange Seafarer's cowries for a selection of mounts, minions, orchestrion roles, and hairstyles. The cost varies, but before you get too excited and start spending straight away, you should know that the Seafarer cowries are also used to upgrade your island, and are difficult to earn at the beginning. So don't rush off and buy that cute shirt straight away, or you will slow down the progress you can make when first starting out. Seafarer cowries are obtained by manufacturing items in the workshop, and exporting certain resources. In addition to Seafarer cowries, which are the blue currency, players can also earn Islandfarer cowries, being the green currency. These are earned by exporting raw materials from the enterprising exporter, once you have upgraded your shelter at rank 3. You can obtain consumables with Islandfarer cowries, including the grade 9 and 10 crafting and gathering materia, high cordials, and glamour prisms. Unless you are urgently needing some of these consumables, in my opinion this is not worth the trade, particularly at the early stages, when you will need to hold on to raw materials for construction and manufacturing. When exporting, you will receive 300 Islandfarer cowries for 100 raw materials. Based on the cost of rewards exchangeable for Islandfarer cowries, this currency is practically useless at this stage. I personally only exchange for this currency if I am capping out on a particular raw material. Achievements. There are currently 16 achievements for the Island Sanctuary, which are listed under the character and general menu. There are 3 unique titles that may be acquired: Sanctuary Seeker, Trader of Paradise, and Sea Elderly's Connoisseur. There are no unique items, mounts, or minions from achievements. Although, as we touched on before, there are a lot of these types of rewards exchangeable for Seafarer cowries from the Horrendous Hoarder. Ranking up. At its base level, Island Sanctuary is about earning island experience points and ranking up, unlocking additional resources and production stages along the way. Experience points are earned from gathering, capturing animals, producing workshop items, and from constructing or upgrading buildings and landmarks. You also receive experience from realizing visions, or in other words completing the tutorial quests. As you rank up, you unlock new resources, facilities, and hideaway expansions. Constructing facilities, landmarks and renovations take real-world time to complete, as indicated in the relevant dialogue or menu. Once complete, ensure you interact with the log sign at the front of the building to finalize the construction or renovation. Doing so will award you with the relevant experience points and benefits. Gathering. The early island stages take you through a basic tutorial-style series of objectives. You are required to gather some resources, craft a tool, and use the tool to gather newly available resources. As you rank up your sanctuary, you will unlock various gathering tools. Once you have crafted the tool, it will be equipped to you automatically, and you will be able to harvest additional resources from gathering nodes. Together, you must toggle to the gathering mode, at which point the harvestable nodes will sparkle and your minimap will light up with a number of different icons, indicative of the different types of resource nodes. Foraging, logging, mining, digging, and diving. Once you have gathered an item, you will be able to look up its location later by viewing the Sanctuary Gathering log from the Isle Keeps index. Unlocking and crafting new gathering tools when you rank up will give you access to additional resource drops from nodes. By rank 8, you will have unlocked all tools and gathered resources. You do not need to be a gathering class to gather on the island Sanctuary. The crafting interface is extremely simple. You can open the Sanctuary crafting log from the Isle Keeps index to check what item recipes you can craft and the materials required. Crafting recipes are divided by tools, feed, and restraints. Once you have gathered the required number of materials, you just select the quantity if relevant, and then click Craft. Crafting a larger quantity of items does not impact the crafting time. You do not need to be a crafting class to craft Island Sanctuary recipes. Farming. After constructing the cozy cabin at rank 2, you will unlock access to the cropland, which allows you to plant and grow produce. All seeds have a base grow time of 48 hours. That's 48 real-world hours. The field is expanded at rank 4 for 1,000 seafarer calories, and again at rank 8 for 1,500 seafarer calories. You must first upgrade the cozy cabin to access each of the expansions. Upgrading the crop land at higher level takes a number of real-world hours, as shown by the mammoth when commencing the upgrade. However, the upgrade has no effect on the status of your existing crop land or planted crops during that time. At maximum rank, you can plant up to 20 seeds at a time. Once you have completed the third cropland expansion, you will be able to purchase additional seed variants from the produce producer for 2 seafarer calories each. Additionally, you will be able to pay the mammoth seafarer calories to care for your plants for you. Although this is not as effective as the player doing it themselves. Produce harvested in the fields is used in workshop recipes, or for crafting animal feed. You may also export produce for seafarer calories via the enterprising exporter, if you find yourself with excess. Animal keeping. Pastures are also unlocked at rank 2, after completing construction of the cropland. The pasture allows you to keep caught animals in the designated field. You can increase the number of animals that may be kept by upgrading the pasture at ranks 4, for 1,000 seafarer calories, and rank 7, for 1,500 seafarer calories. In each case you must first renovate the cozy cabin. Upgrading the pasture at higher level takes a number of real-world hours, as shown by the mammoth when commencing the upgrade. However, the upgrade has no effect on the status of your animals during that time. At maximum rank, the pasture holds up to 20 animals. Additionally, you will then be able to hire the mammoths for seafarer calories to care for your animals on your behalf. However, this is not as effective as taking care of the animals yourself. To capture an animal, you will need to use a restraint. There are 3 sizes of animal: small, medium, and large. Each size of animal requires a different type of restraint. Makeshift nets, for capturing small animals, are unlocked at rank 2. Makeshift restraints, for capturing medium animals, are unlocked at rank 6. And finally makeshift soporifics, for capturing large animals, are unlocked at rank 8. Animals can be found located all around the island. However, some special animals can only be obtained during specific times and/or weather. There is a special version of each regular animal, as well as 5 unique animals. There are some websites which help you track and predict when the special animals will appear, and I will link one of these in the description below. You should be aware that, at the moment, there is a spawning bug for the special creatures that have weather plus time spawning conditions, causing them to not spawn consistently. The website linked in the description has more information, including tips to increase the chance of the animal spawning. The benefit to keeping animals is that each day at server reset time, you will be able to harvest up to 2 materials, called leavings, from each. The drops vary depending on the animal. You will know when leavings are ready, as the animals will start to sparkle. To harvest leavings, swap to gathering mode. Both the special and the regular mobs have a chance of dropping both materials. Increasing the happiness of your animals will increase the chance of gathering both possible leaving types from that animal. Happiness is increased by regularly feeding your animals with higher quality feed. To reach the maximum happiness, you must use the premium island green feed. To feed your animals, toggle to the feed mode. As a fun feature, you can also pet your animals, although it has no effect on gameplay mechanics. You can also change the names of your animals from the pasture management menu, via the creature comforter Mamet. Leavings may be exported via the enterprising exporter at the cabin, for seafarer cowries, if you find yourself with excess. Construction. As you rank up, you can construct a number of facilities and landmarks. There are 4 types of buildings that may be constructed and/or renovated: cozy cabin, workshop, granary, landmarks. Cozy cabin. At rank 1, you construct a cozy cabin as part of the tutorial process. This can be upgraded at ranks 4 and 8. Each rank unlocks a field and pasture upgrade, as well as new customization options for your hideaway, which can be changed at any time using Island Glamour prisms. These prisms are obtained from crafting with any regular crafter class. The various recipes to craft Island Glamour prisms are located in the crafting log. The Glamour prisms can be traded or purchased from the market board. From rank 3, you can also choose to have up to 40 minions roaming in different areas of the island hideaway. These can be updated from the Isle Keeps index, under the Manage Minions menu. You can still summon a minion if it is roaming on the island, however having the minion summoned while on the island will recall it from your island, and you must re-add it from the menu after you have dismissed it. You can summon a roaming minion when you are not on the island, and it will not affect the minion's roaming, provided you dismiss that minion before re-entering the island. Workshop. Workshops are unlocked at rank 3, and are a utility type building. A total of 3 workshops may be constructed on your island. Workshops are used to manufacture and ship items to earn experience points and seafarer cowries. Workshop production is based on real-world time, with a day cycle starting and ending on daily server reset time. You can open the workshop interface by interacting with the tactful taskmaster outside the cozy cabin. Items are manufactured by queuing recipes in the workshop agenda. Each day equals 1 cycle, and lasts for 24 real-world hours. Each season lasts 7 days, and includes 5 working days and 2 rest days. You can change the rest days by selecting Set Rest Cycles from the Isle Works agenda. There are a variety of recipes that take 4, 6 or 8 hours to craft. As you rank up your workshop, you will unlock new recipes. You cannot queue recipes over 24 hours for a single cycle. The total hours for a cycle must be 24 or less. When queuing recipes, you should aim to maximize the groove as quickly as possible. Groove is increased when manufacturing recipes that have an efficiency bonus. To obtain an efficiency bonus, you must queue 2 items one after the other that have a matching category. For example, an Isleworks brush falls into the categories of sundries and woodworks. Therefore, an Isleworks crook, with the categories arms and woodworks, will receive an efficiency bonus if it is manufactured immediately after the brush, as it has a matching category of woodworks. However, you cannot simply manufacture the same item over and over, as this will decrease groove, and also cause a supply surplus driving profits down. The workshop items are manufactured and sold within an artificial economy. Popularity and supply affect the final value that items are sold for. You will receive the highest value for items that have very high popularity and non-existent supply. You can review supply and demand from the Works agenda to see the current popularity and supply, as well as the predicted popularity and shift in demand. Workshop items are constructed using resources gathered, leavings, produce and rare materials from granary expeditions. You should note that it is possible to queue up recipes, which you do not currently hold sufficient materials to construct. If you do not acquire the materials prior to construction commencing, the craft will fail. You can check the resources allocated to workshop manufacturing in the current cycle, current season, and next season under the Material Allocation menu. This is accessible via Review Materials option in the Works agenda, or directly from the Keeps Index menu. If you wish to see earnings for the current or previous cycles, this can be accessed via the Review Earnings option from the Tactful Taskmaster. Workshop renovations will become available at Rank 6 and Rank 8. Renovating the workshop will increase the base value of manufactured items. Workshop construction and renovation take real-world hours to complete, as shown in the relevant construction or renovation menu. Granary. Granaries are facility buildings unlocked at Rank 5. You can construct up to 2 granaries on your island. Granaries allow you to send mammoths off on granary expeditions to gather resources, including rare resources that can only be obtained from these expeditions. You can open the granary interface by interacting with the excitable explorer outside the cozy cabin. You can select the number of days for the expedition, up to 7, and the location of the expedition. The location selection affects the type of resources that are obtained. Each expedition day ticks over at the daily server reset time. For example, if at 3 p.m. local time, you send the mammoths on a one-day expedition, and server reset time is 6 p.m. local time, the expedition will return at 6 p.m. local time the same day. You can change the location of the expedition at any time, for no additional cost, up until the daily reset. Additionally, you can change the location of expeditions during a multiple-day expedition. Granary expeditions require 50 seafarer calories per day. Granary renovations are unlocked at Rank 6 and Rank 8. Renovating the granary increases the number of resources obtainable per expedition day. Landmarks. Landmarks are decorative buildings that can be constructed on the landmark allocated slots of the island. By Rank 9, you unlock 4 different landmarks. Constructing landmarks increases the maximum groove available in your workshop, as well as the amount of materials that may be gathered from granary expeditions. It is the number of completed landmarks that causes this effect, rather than the type. The type of landmark does not appear to have an independent effect. Reaching Rank 10, by Rank 9, you will have unlocked all of the relevant tools, hideaway, field, and pasture expansions, renovations, and landmarks. Once you have upgraded all of your buildings, and completed construction of all landmarks, a quest will become available which rewards you with 5,000 seafarer calories and 7,500 experience points, as well as a surprise gift. At this time, Rank 10 is the highest rank for your island sanctuary. At 10, you will automatically unlock Mount Flying, and you'll finally be able to unlock those pesky sections of the map that you couldn't get to before. You will also unlock a new mount purchasable from the Horrendous Hoarder at the Cozy Cabin for 24,000 seafarer calories. I hope the information in this video was helpful for you as you set out on your island adventure. If you have any other tips and tricks, or questions that remain unanswered, leave them down in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all the best for your exciting journeys in Eorzea.